Hello you guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be my market breakdown for my first ever 2-day market, as well as my first market back from my season. So if you guys have seen my previous market videos, you know I did some like mini markets at the in-person store I already sell at over the summer, but other than that, over the summer is my off season because here in Florida it's way too hot, especially for outdoor events. But in general, just for trying to get your inventory into an indoor event, it's still way too hot. So it is now September as I'm filming this though, and I think you guys are seeing it in October. And that means my market season is back. So today is the night before my market, and I filmed a whole vlog and prepping as well that I shared in the video right before this one. So if you guys want to see that, then make sure you check out the video that was posted last on my channel. But today's video is that breakdown. So I'm going to share with you everything I crocheted as well as my prices. And then once the market is over, I will share with you what sold, what didn't sell, overall how it went, how much money I made, all of those things like I typically do. Now, like I always like to say for these videos, just because I'm sharing my pricing does not mean I'm asking for your opinion on my prices. I will always answer any sort of questions you have, but I do not accept this is right or this is wrong type of comments, because I don't want anybody else to see these videos and think that their pricing is wrong because of a comment that somebody else made about my prices. Anyways though, with that little disclaimer out of the way, last thing I want to tell you before we actually get into this is I will have a Google Doc linked below for you. It'll be the first link in the description box that will have every single crochet pattern that I share in today's video on that Google Doc in the order that I'm talking about all of them, so that you can find each and every item easily if you would like to crochet them yourselves. Okay, I said that was the last thing, but this is the last thing. Is if this is your first time seeing my market videos, I have a lot of other businessy type videos, such as how I price my items, other videos of me doing markets and breakdowns such as this. So I will link some of those videos that you might enjoy or find helpful also in the description box, just in case you are new here and have not watched any of my videos or any of my businessy style videos. But anyways, with that, we're gonna get into my items. Alright, so first we have a market staple of mine, which I should have crocheted way more of these, because I don't know if you can see, but this bin is pretty low. But this is my whales and octos, and these are $10 each, and since they're both sea creatures, I grouped them together in one bin. So for the whales, we have 3 of them, and then for the octos, there are 5 of them. So there's these 2. And these 3. Alrighty, next I have chunky mushrooms, which these are $15 each. And I have a lot of different colors because you'd be surprised how well these sell in all types of colors, not just red for like a typical mushroom color. So, like I said, I have a lot of these. So this is number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, 10, 11, and 12. And now because these are all different colors and everything, well, almost all of them are different colors, I am showing you each one, but for some items that I have multiple of and they're the same color and everything, I'm just gonna show you like 1 or 2 and be like, I have this many. So just trust me that I have the amount I'm telling you. It's just easier to not be like 1, 2, 3, you know? So anyways, just saying, for some of the other items that look exactly the same, I may not show each and every one. And also, if you can see the pink bag in the corner here, I am taking these items out of their bins and putting them into the bag over here to take to the market. And I just had them in the bins to A, count my inventory, and B, show you them in the bins with their price and everything. Next items I have to share with you are bees, and these go in a little honeycomb display. So that's why they're not in any sort of bin or anything right now. So I have 2 rainbow bees, and I have 9 regular bees. Next, for other items that have their own little display that I just don't have out, is eggs, which I have 3 of these. This is another item that I probably should have crocheted more, just didn't get around to. But anyways, I do have 3 eggs that are $10 each. Also forgot to tell you the bees are $15 each for the rainbow and the regular. And final item that I don't have in a bin or anything right now because it goes in a different display is these little mini fish that I have 3 of, and these are $8 each, and they go in a little fish tank display, which if you are curious about seeing any of the displays that I'm mentioning, then definitely check out the video that I posted last, which was the market day of and prep and everything. Next we have little opossums, which tend to be one of my best sellers. So of course I have quite a few of them. So here's 4. And then I also have 4 more for a total of 8, and these are $10 each. Oh, by the way, I think I completely forgot, but this is a barbecue competition, and I'm one of only 3 retail vendors. Everybody else there, it's a big event, but everybody else there is doing barbecue. So I don't know if it's gonna go really well because there's not as much competition, or if it's gonna go not so well because people are coming there expecting barbecue and not really thinking about buying other stuff. We shall see. Of course, I'll let you guys know towards the end of this video. But yeah, just thought I should mention that this is a barbecue competition. So you're gonna also see extra like food theme things, and a lot of them that I don't typically have in my inventory just because this is a barbecue competition. Next we have 4 gummy bears, which I charge $10 each for. Next we have Triceratops, which there are 5 of these, also for $10 each. Next we have aliens, which I also charge $10 each for, and I have 3 of these. Another $10 item, which is mini bears, and I have 4 of them. Another $10 item that I also have 4 of is blueberries. Next we have axolotls, which are $14. I have 5 of them. I used to charge $20 for these, but I started using a different pattern that's a lot quicker, and we'll see if they sell better because the old pattern did not sell very often. That's why I switched it up. And there are some things, since it's been a few months since my big typical markets, that I did switch up what patterns I'm using or how much I'm charging because, again, it's been a few months. I've either gotten faster at crocheting things or change the pattern, so they might be more or less. But anyways, I don't know why I'm giving you so many disclaimers. I need to just get on with this because I'm going to be here forever if I don't just get on with it. Anyways, next we have baby turtles, which are $12 each, and I have 5 of them. Next is a new item for me because this is a barbecue competition, but also because I've heard a lot of people say these sell really well for them. I have chicken nuggets, which I made 17 of them, which I think you guys would have already seen the video by the time I'm posting this. But in case you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it, but I did do a specific video where I was making these, so that's why I have so many of them. But anyways, I have angry ones, happy ones, and ones with straight faces. And these are all going to be $8 each. Again, I have 17 of them. I do have a cute little basket display for these. I'm not gonna have all 17 out on my table at once because that would be a lot, but I will refill as they sell. Next, I have a seasonal item that I won't have all the time, but I will have it now because it's getting into fall, and that is little ghost. So I have 6 of these, and they are $8 each. Okay, next is another seasonal item, and that is pumpkins, which I'm charging $15 for. And I have a few different colors of them. So I have some tweed yarn ones, as well as just some regular ones. And I do have 6 of these total. Next is otters, which I have 5 of for $10 each. Next I have chicks, which I have 5 of for $10 each. Next I have ducks, which I have 4 of for $12 each. Next I have hippos, which I also have 4 of for $12 each. Next I have penguins, which I also have 4 of for $12 each. Next I have frogs, which I have 2 types of frogs in here. I have leggy frogs and I have my chubby frogs. So for the chubby frogs, I have 2 of them. And for the leggy frogs, I have 9 of them in all sorts of various different colors. And all the frogs are $10 each. Okay, we're almost there on my bin stuff. I have my $5 minis bin, which I have mini octos, mini whales, and mini bees in. So for the octos, I have 6 of them. For the bees, I have 5 of them. And for the whales, I have 3 of them. Okay, next I have pickles, which I'm going to take this lid off because it's quite loud. But I have a pretty big pickle jar and I have pickles in it. So pickles are another thing that I've sold before, but never like this many of them. So I have a jar for this event and for future events too, because I think it's pretty cool. Anyways, I have them for $12 each. And I want to say I have 7 pickles. Let me recount. I have 8 pickles. So 8 pickles in this jar for $12 each. And my final item that's like this, where I have quite a few of them, is chickens, which I have 9 of these chickens and I'm charging $12 each. And I do have this little basket that they're going to be displayed in. Now at the actual market, I'm not going to have them like stacked this tall. I think I'm going to do like 6 and then when a few of them sell, put more in. But just for the purposes of having them all out to where I could count them, I had them stacked like this. And surprisingly, they're staying. But anyways, that is all for my items that I have multiple of. Some of the next items I do have multiple of as well, but most of them are singular items and they don't go like in bins. They'll have their own individual price tags. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this bag up and we'll move on to the next items. Keychains are definitely an item that I should have made more of, but just didn't get around to. So we're just bringing what I have, and that is 5 bee keychains, 1 heart, 1 flower, 2 gummy bears, and 2 octos. And all these are $10 each, besides the flower is $8. So that's what I have for the keychains. And then claw machine items, I use the same crochet patterns that I use for the keychains. So in the Google Doc, that's how they'll be linked. But I have octos, frogs, which I actually don't have any frogs left for keychains, but I do normally have these for keychains, bees, and gummy bears. And I have 16 items for the claw machine. And the claw machine is $10, play until you win. So each of these items are technically worth $10. And then I'm gonna just tell you verbally, because the mystery bags are all the way on the other side of the room and I just don't want to get up more than I have to. I've already gotten up like a million times to get other things to show you guys, but they're not that interesting anyway. But I have 6 mystery bags total, 4 of them being $20 ones and then 2 of them being $25 ones. And each mystery bag is made up of 2 different items. So for the $25 ones, it's made up of 1 $15 item and 1 $10 item, and then the $20 ones are made up of 2 different $10 items. So the opossums are $10 and the otters are $10. It could be like an opossum and an otter for the $10 one. Or for a $15 one, the chunky mushrooms are $15 and the Triceratops are 10, so it could be a combination of those. It could be a combination of anything that I offer that's $10 and $15 for those. But anyways, that is what I have for additional stuff, and now we're just going to get onto my items that have individual price tags on them, and then I'm going to get out of here because I need to go to bed. It's almost 1 a.m. the day before the market. Well, technically the day of the market now. Okay. So I have a $32 hamster, I have 2 $12 mini pigs, I have 2 $15 mini cows, I have a $17 sheep. Since I have the other chickens, I'm calling this one a round chicken, and this one's also $12. I have a strawberry turtle that's $27, elephant for $25, Yoda for $35, snake for 30, 2 squid for 15 each, which squid are items that I used to have in bins, but they didn't sell super well. So now I just have them as separate price tagged items. $20 s'mores, $15 strawberry, which again, strawberry is another item that I used to have bins of and didn't sell as well. I think that's the only ones though that I did away with bins for was the strawberries and squid. Hamburger turtle for 38, rainbow turtle for 30, 2 glow-in-the-dark ghost for 10, 2 mini bunnies for 15, 1 jellyfish for 22, seal for 20, chicken leg or turkey leg, whichever you want to call it, with ketchup for 25, purple and pink giraffe for 35, which I also have a regular colored giraffe in the other bin, mini ice cream for 10, regular ice cream for 20, and I have a wolf for 38. Now that is everything that I had in that one bag, which I might end up combining with the other bag depending on how well it all fits together. But I'm gonna get the other bag now, and then that is everything that I have that is going to this event with me. Drama the butterfly for 53, turtle for 30, classic cow for 30, another mini bunny for 15, corn for 30, unicorn for 35, snail for 15, coffee cup for 20, lobster for 62, oops, just realized I was holding it upside down, lobster for 62, here's my third squid for 15, lemon for 15, strawberry frog for 18, long neck dino for 15, minion for 65, teddy bear for 30, heart friend for 20, flounder for 25, clownfish for 25, giraffe for 35, 3 mini dogs for 15 each, space invader for 20, Hershey's Kiss for 20, pizza slice for 20, cookies and cream cow for 35, apple for 20, chili pepper for 10, peach for 15, eggplant for 25, $50 triceratops, $45 bee. And my final items here to show you are bags, which I started making last season and they didn't sell super well, so I haven't made any since. But if they start to pick up, then maybe I'll make more. I don't know, we'll see. But anyways, we have mushroom bag for 32. We have 2 bitty boho bags for 20 each. We have 3 different kid purses also for 20 each. And my final item is the watermelon purse for $40. So with that, that is it until after the market, because of course then I will share with you what sold and what did not and how much I made and all that. Alright you guys, hello. So I am here for the rest of the breakdown. So I'm going to share with you everything I have left first, and then we're going to talk about how much money I made, total, best sellers, all of that jazz. Okay, so I have 12 mushrooms left, which I believe I started out with 12, so I didn't sell a single one of them. So there was 3, and then here's 4, and then 5 more, which they are impossible to hold, like, all at once. I have 3 hippos left, which I believe I had 4, so I sold 1. For opossums, I had 8, and I have a 7 left, so I sold 1. For otters, I have 4 of them left, and I had 5. For pumpkins, I had 4 of them, and I don't know how many I started out with, but I know I sold a few at least. But I'll tell you how many I actually sold in a little bit. I had 9 chickens, 3 in this color, and I didn't sell any in this color. 3 in this color, which I also didn't sell any in. And I had 3 in this color, and I have 2 left, so I sold 1 in this color. For mini fish, I had 3 of them, and now have 2 left. For eggs, I have 3, and I still have 3 left. For mini bears, I had 4, and still have all 4 left. For gummy bears, I had 4, and still have all 4. For blueberries, I also had 4, and still have all 4. For triceratops, I had 5, and still have all 5. For chicken nuggets, I want to say I had 17, but I could be wrong on that. I'll tell you the exact total of how many I sold in a little bit here, but I have 11 of them left. For my little ghost, I have 5 of these left. I'm not sure how many I had total. I want to say like 6 or 7. So that means I sold either 1 or 2. But for the glow in the dark ghost, I know I had 2 of those and both of those did sell. And they were actually $2 more than these were. For octos, I believe I had 5 and I now have 4 left. For the whales, I have 3 and I'm pretty sure I started out with 3. For the axolotls, I was pretty surprised by this because I've heard this pattern is a really good seller, but I in fact did not sell any of them. I had 5 and still have all 5. Another thing I was pretty surprised by is the fact that I have all 5 of my chicks left, because normally these sell pretty well and I didn't sell a single one this time. And then for the ducks, I have 2 left and I started out with 4. For pickles, I have 5 of them left, and I want to say I had 7 or 8 of them, so that means I sold either 2 or 3 of them total. For penguins, I had 4 of them, and I still have all 4 of them. For the aliens, I had 3 and still have all 3. For the frogs, I have no idea how many of them I actually had to begin with, but I have 2 chubby frogs left, and then 6 leggy frogs, 2 in the mint color, and then 4 in the green, which I know for sure I had like a pink and a peach one as well, so surprisingly those ones sold. Normally I feel like it's the green that sell better, but this time it happened to be the different colors. For the baby turtles, I have 4 left and I had 5, so I sold 1. For the bees, I don't remember at all how many I started out with, but I know for sure that I had 2 rainbow bees, so I didn't sell either of those. And I remember selling at least 1 bee, so there's that. I have 9 regular bees left and then those 2 rainbow bees. So like I said, I'll tell you the exact numbers of everything in a second, but I at least remember selling 1 of them. My final things for the items that were in their own bins is the $5 minis, and I still have all 3 whales left for the minis. They don't seem to be as good of a seller, but the mini bees and the mini octos on the other hand are always pretty good sellers. So the mini bees, I only have 2 left, and the mini octos were the one and only thing I sold out of for my bin items. So they were pretty popular this time. Now, with that being said, I'm gonna go and kind of organize this stuff because it's everywhere, and then we're going to move on to the stuff that had individual price tags that I still have left. By the way, I should also mention to you that the mystery bags did do pretty well this time, and the keychains, I believe I sold 2 or 3 keychains, but I'll tell you the exact numbers towards the end. I didn't feel like getting all my keychains and all of that out, so that stuff is not here that I'm going to be showing you, but I will tell you the numbers even though I'm not showing you what's left. Oh, and the claw machine was played a few times as well. I'll tell you the exact numbers towards the end, like I keep saying. Alright, now on to items that I have left. I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as I can. We have the hamburger turtle for 38 left. We have both pigs for 12 each left. We have the $22 jellyfish left. The $30 teddy bear left. The $32 hamster. $15 snail. $15 long neck dino. $20 space invader. 2 squids, both 15 each. Strawberry turtle for 27. Unicorn for 35. Hershey's Kiss for 20. 3 mini bunnies for 15 each. 3 mini dogs, also 15 each. Chili pepper for 10. Heart friend for 20. Eggplant for 25. Apple for 20. Rainbow turtle for 30. $15 strawberry. $35 giraffe. $20 coffee mug. $10 mini ice cream. And $15 peach. That is everything for the one bag, so now we're going to move on to the final bag of inventory that I have left. Alrighty, so here's where kind of a lot of my bigger ticket items ended up. the ones that are left, of course. We have $30 corn, $38 wolf, the second $35 giraffe, $50 triceratops, $65 minion, $25 chicken leg, $25 clownfish, $30 classic cow, $20 seal, $35 Yoda, $35 cookies and cream cow, $45 bee, $20 ice cream, $53 butterfly, $20 s'mores, $62 lobster, $20 pizza, $30 turtle, $25 flounder, and the final items are the bags, which I don't believe I sold a single one of, but we have 3 of the kid purses for $20 each. We have the mushroom bag for $32. We have the 2 bitty boho bags for $20 each, and then the watermelon bag for $40. So that is everything that is left over. I'm gonna again recuperate and put this stuff away, and then we're gonna talk about the totals of bestsellers and how much I made and all of that. Alright, so as far as how much I made, drum roll please, I made $655 at this event. Now I did pay $150 to be there, so technically, including that, I made $505. Now, is that the biggest profit I've ever made at an event? No. But is it the worst? Also no. The worst was literally the last market vlog that you guys saw. But this event, I can't complain because first off, I had a lot of fun. It was a barbecue competition, and I did not realize going into it a few things. I mean, I'd never even been to this event, so I didn't realize a few things. First off, that I would be one of only 3 retail vendors, and I knew that this was going to be an event mainly revolved around food. I mean, it's a barbecue competition, but I did not realize that there was going to be so few retail vendors. So because of that, I think a lot of people came to the event not really expecting to do any shopping at all, and to only get food, try out the barbecue, and because of that, not as many people stopped by and shopped around. It was also super duper hot. If you guys saw the last video right before this one, then you know that because it was the market vlog, and it was super duper hot for the 2 days we were there. But like I said, can't complain because it was a charity event, and I know that that $150 is going to go to good use for epilepsy. So I will link like the details for the foundation that hosts the event and everything if you want to like follow them, check them out. I'm not sure, I think you can donate through their website, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I will in general just link their information. And it's no fault of the event or anything that I didn't make as much as I am typically used to. I am just used to events where people that are coming there are specifically ready to buy products from small businesses at things like pop-up markets versus something like this where it was a barbecue competition and people were more focused on trying food. And honestly, so was I. I tried a lot of great food. So as far as what actually sold, I will give you guys the breakdown for that really quick. We're gonna go through the transactions in order so that you can hear what sold and like what most people were interested in based off of what was selling first. So this starts on Friday at 5:17. The event started at 5 on Friday. So the first item I sold was an elephant, and that was for $25. Now this I expected to sell as probably the first item because it was actually an item that the event coordinator asked me to make for someone that was going to be there, and he came up like immediately once I was done setting up and was like, I'm the guy that's getting the elephant. So I checked him out for that, and that was the $25. Next was an order for a few items. It was an $8 angry chicken nugget, a $12 straight face pickle, and a $12 duck. Next was another order of a few items. It was my one and only sheep, which was for $17, and then a $10 green leggy frog, and an $8 angry chicken nugget, which, by the way, I don't think I've mentioned this to you guys, but as you can tell, I did go in more specific on my square and put in colors of items and straight face, happy face, whatever, different things to tell different items. That way I know for sure what I need to make for the next market, instead of having to look through my items and be like, okay, I sold all angry ones, so let me make only angry ones. Instead, I can just look on the square and see, okay, I'm sold out of angry ones, let me make angry ones. Again, just for logistic purposes, and then also so I can tell you guys the ones with the angry faces sold best, because I am out of those. Things like that. So anyways, that's why I'm telling you those things now. For some of the items, I didn't put that in because some items are basically the same for every single one, but the items that have differences, like with the colors or the faces, I did put those in. So just wanted to mention that to you. Anyways though, next was an order with quite a few different items. We had one $15 pumpkin, one $12 chicken with the black speckles. This was the only chicken I sold throughout the whole event. One $10 opossum, also the only opossum I sold, if I am remembering correctly. Then we have one of the glow-in-the-dark ghost, which I had 2 of and sold out of, and that was for $10. Oh, I was telling you guys that the baby octos was the only thing that sold out. So was the $10 glow-in-the-dark ghost, but I only had 2 of those, so it doesn't really feel like it sold out, if you know what I mean. But anyways, $10 glow-in-the-dark ghost. They also got a $10 bee keychain, played the claw machine, and got a $20 mystery bag. So like I said, this was a pretty big order. Next, somebody bought one of my bees for $15, which, if I'm remembering correct, that was the only time somebody bought one of my bees. Next, we have an order for a mini ghost, which was $8, and a pumpkin, which was $15. Then another pickle for $12 sold. After that, my lemon, that was $15 sold, which, you guys, I've had that lemon for months. I've been bringing it to every single event, so I was very glad that it finally sold to someone that's going to give it a good home. Next was a $12 pickle. Next was a $12 baby turtle. And then the final thing for the night was a $15 pumpkin. So that is everything for the day on Friday. And next we're moving on to Saturday, which this was the first time I sold any stickers, was on Saturday. And I did the stickers as 3 for $1. So I had somebody buy 3 of them for $1, and that was my first sale on the Saturday. And then we had a mini bee for $5, a mini fish for $8, and a frog for $10 sell. And the frog was the peach colored frog, and the mini fish was the purple one. Next we had another person get 3 stickers for $1, and then a happy chicken nugget for $8. Then we had one octopus keychain sell for $10, one duck sell for $12, and another person get 3 stickers for $1. So the stickers were doing a lot better on day 2 compared to day 1, where I didn't sell any stickers. And the stickers are just there as kind of an add-on thing, by the way. It's not anything that I made or anything. They're just kind of there because I thought it would be cute if people buy a chicken and then they get a chicken sticker if they want to with it. So anyways, but just so you know, they're not anything that I actually like made. Next, one of my mini cows sold for $15. Next, somebody played the claw machine for $10. Next order was a $20 mystery bag and a $10 octopus. Then after that, somebody played the claw machine for $10. Then one of the mini glow-in-the-dark ghosts sold for $10. Then the second and final mini cow sold for $15. Then another pickle sold for $12, which this was an angry pickle. Then we have my strawberry frog and $8 worth of stickers, and the strawberry frog was $18, by the way. Next, somebody bought a pink leggy frog for $10, as well as a straight face chicken nugget for $8. Next, one of the mini octos sold by itself for $5. Then we had a $12 hippo sale. Then an order with 2 items, 1 snake, which was $30, and then the claw machine again for $10. Next order was for 2 mini octos, so that was $10 total, and $2 worth of stickers, so 6 stickers. Next order was for what I'm calling my round chicken, which was for $12. Next order was a few different things. It was a $15 squid, 1 claw machine, and $5 worth of stickers. Next we have another $10 order that was 2 mini octos. Next order was 2 chicken nuggets, 1 angry and 1 happy, and then a $20 mystery bag. Then the next 2 orders right in a row were $5 each for 2 mini bees. Then I had 1 order for a $10 otter, and finally an order for 1 $5 mini octo, which sold me out of those mini octos, and that ended up being the last sale. So the 2 items that I completely sold out of that I did have multiple of was those mini octos and the glow-in-the-dark ghost. Everything else I either only had 1 of sell, or it was an item that did not sell out, obviously. Now a few things like the snake I only had 1 of is obviously sold out because that one sold, and the sheep is obviously sold out because that one sold. But for items that I had more than 1, the glow-in-the-dark ghost, which again was 2, and the mini octos, which I think I had about 6 of, were the items that sold out. Anyways, with that being said, let's get into the best sellers. And the one that I made the most money off of total was actually mystery bags, and I sold 3 mystery bags for $20 each. So I actually only have 1 $20 mystery bag left because I had 4 $20 mystery bags total, and then I didn't sell any of the $25 ones, but I did sell 3 out of 4 of the $20 ones. For the claw machine, I had 5 people play it and made $50 off of that, and it's $10 play until you win. The chicken nuggets were the most I made out of a singular item that's not mystery bags or claw machine. Those don't really feel like a singular item, you know, because they're different. And that was $48 total. They were $8 each. So I sold 1 straight face one, 2 happy ones, and 3 angry ones. Pumpkins were also a pretty good seller. I made $45 off of those, and I had them as $15 each, so that means I sold 3 of them. And pickles were a pretty good seller as well. I sold 1 of each, actually. I also had angry straight face and happy face for the pickles, and I sold 1 of each of those. So that is pretty good for how much I made and for best sellers. Like I said, the only item that actually sold out for me was the mini octos, but because I think I only had like 6 of those, and because they were only $5 each, it didn't actually add up to being one of the items that I made the most profit on, but it was the best selling item because I did sell out of those, if that makes sense. With that though, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this breakdown, and if you would like to continue to see these type of videos. I do them for pretty much every single market, and I can continue them if you guys want to continue to see them, of course. Now, if you guys do want to see more videos like this, as well as all my other videos, make sure the subscribe button down below and turn on the post notification bell that you know every single time I upload a brand new video. And if you guys do want to see more from me, of course, you can check out more videos of mine, my blog, my Etsy shop, my Tumblr shop, all of my social medias, my second channel. All of that is always included in the description box of every single video for you guys. As well as for today, you can find the crochet patterns all in that one Google Doc linked below. So with that, thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!